What's going on, my kings and queens? It's your boy Chef Boy RC's back again with yet another video, production video this time. I want to break down a song that I made a couple days ago, step by step. Hopefully give you guys some ideas on different ways you can incorporate different techniques and styles into your music, maybe some transitions and things like that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This song consists of 7 tracks. Each different types of loops, different types of sounds and stuff like that I went through and sampled. The first loop I got from loopermen.com. If you haven't checked that website out, it's dope. Check them out, highly recommend them. I usually get most of my samples from Splice or loopermen.com. A good source, really dope stuff, especially when I don't feel like just making something from scratch. So yeah, this is the loop right here. So I took that, and what I did was I actually duplicated it and I threw a voice filter on it. So on Logic, all you have to do is go to voice and go down to natural voice, and this is what it's going to sound like. So if you notice it's actually a lot different than this one. You see how this one's like a little bit more deeper, and this was more on the higher EQs. You see what I'm saying? So together they sound like this. Just to give it that swollen, that dynamic. So I thought that was dope, and after I did that, I went through and I found some old drums that I have, some KRS drums that I had, and I threw those in there. So this is what it sounds like with the drums. That's a full beat already. That's a full beat already. But we're not done yet. So I went back and I added something else too as well. And this, I believe, was just more like the percussion. So this is what it sounds like. So it's the same exact loop, but what I did differently with this one was I EQ'd it to where, I don't know if you can see on your screen, but I basically dropped everything down except for around the 5K range. I dropped 10K all the way down. I dropped 2K all the way to 20, all the way down. And I just left this little area, this little region right here around the 5K, because I wanted to isolate that sound, and I wanted to just highlight that and make it kind of pop in the mix a little bit more. So with everything together, this is what it sounds like. Slides. But we're not done yet. So the next sound that I added on this right here was this. I'm gonna go ahead and isolate it so you can hear it, and then I'm gonna play it all together. This is also a KRS hi-hat loop that I found, that I had, I think it was from Splice actually. Yeah, so the same thing that I did with the last EQ, I actually kind of did a reverse on it. So from 2K all the way up to 20K, I basically just dropped all the EQs down just to make it sound like that, to give it that underwater effect that everybody likes. So without that EQ, it sounds like this. It's too loud, it's very obnoxious. So I went through and I kind of dimmed it down a little bit to make it sound like that. So with that together with everything else, this is what it sounds like. Okay, so that shit was hard. I was listening to it, I was like, yo, this is hard. I need a dope 808. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have, if you've been following me for a while, you remember that I used to have a laptop with everything on it, all my sounds on it. I even have Contact, but I haven't even uploaded all the sounds on here yet. I'm just lazy. But I do have a Boy Wonder sound kit from Splice, which was really dope. And instead of sampling it, what I did was actually I clicked and I dragged all the 808s that I liked into Logic, and then I just manually placed them where I wanted them to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like sampling it and everything like that, I just manually placed it where I wanted it to be. So I heard this 808 and I was just like, damn, this shit's hard. I was playing with it. What's crazy was this beat was playing in the background, and I was on the Splice app, and I was just with the mouse, I was just clicking like the 808, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like on Splice, but the song was playing and I was matching it up on Splice with on Logic, you see what I'm saying? And then I liked this, so I went through and I tried to match it and I recreate that on Logic. So once I did that, this is what it sounds like. This was the 808s. This is the pattern that I kind of came up with a little bit. And with the kick, with that, it sounds really good. Look at this. And that's how I made Chun. Yeah, I think I'm a natural. Yeah, I don't wanna spaz on yeah, hit it from the back, what she asked for. Cooking up a track with the spatula. Young C is nothing but the facts. I'm a nasty. Come see all of the finesse. It's just nasty. Chun-Li, where she break her back on the track. Chun-Li, where she break her back on the track. I can mix with Al Pacino. Apocalypse, really all that we know. Talking shit, get your noodle cracked like a fucking chino. Rockin' fucking chinos. Cufflinks with a rollie on. Barely do you even know me, dawg. Supposed to be clocked in right now. Instead of nigga going off. Never ever will I ever settle down. Hair all loud on my fucking heavy metal style. Get in line, you not allowed in too many party fouls. Tits all out, groupies got me thinking that is Mardi Gras. Yes, I think I'm a natural. Yeah, I don't wanna spaz on yeah, hit it from the back, what she asked for. Cooking up a track with the spatula. Young C is nothing but the facts. I'm a nasty. Come see all of the finesse. It's just nasty. Chun-Li, where she break her back on the track. Chun-Li, where she break her back on the track. Alright guys, there you have it. A little bit of my process, a little bit of my creativity, how I do things, how I put things together. Hopefully you learned something, and if not, stay tuned for that next video, man. We're dropping nothing but hits, bangers, motherfucking content every week, baby. Let's go. It's the chef. We out. Hit it from the back, what she asked for. Cooking up a track with the spatula. Young C is nothing but the facts. I'm a nasty. Come see all of the finesse. It's nasty. Chun-Li, where she break her back on the track. Chun-Li, where she break her back.